mai ki Te Korimako o Taranaki, mihi pohutakawa ki a koutou katoa, mihi Kihirimete ki a koutou. Nō reira, e tu Whānau top up the Tēpu giveaway competition. Now, Tuesday morning, we gave away $1,000. $1,000. And of course, we have our main winner here for the Top Up the Tēpu competition. Nō reira, I'm going to bring them on board right now. We have Te Raumahora, who was the nominator of our winner for the E Tu Whānau Top Up the Tēpu. Tēnā koe, Te Raumahora.
Tēnā koe, Auntie Di.
Ka pai. And we, of course, we have our beautiful winner, Pearl Noble Lindsay, who is with us here at Te Korimako o Taranaki. Tēnā koe, Pearl.
Tēnā koe.
Ka pai. Nō reira, e tu Whānau Top Up the Tēpu, $300 gift voucher that you've won, Pearl. Congratulations on behalf of Te Korimako o Taranaki and also e tu Whānau, the strength and power of the Whānau. Hioi anō rā, just a few words from you before we move on.
Oh, thank you so much, Whānau, and everybody from Te Korimako o Taranaki and my friend Te Raumahora. I'm so grateful.
Ka pai. Nō reira, also in the studio, we have got your mum sitting in the background. Wanted her on the stream, but nō reira, she's with you to support you, to tautoko you. Te Raumahora, I want to come back to you and let's talk about what you wrote, your mihi that you wrote for this beautiful lady.
Oh, as soon as I saw the E Tu Whānau giveaway, Pearl came to mind immediately. I've watched this wahine and her journey for the last, it's been a few years, hasn't it, Pearl?
Yeah.
Since prior to COVID. And I've seen her go through a whole lot of challenges. It was around the time of the start, really, here in Taranaki of the rental housing crisis. And she had this beautiful mara in her property, and she was having to move like many of us actually. My whānau were homeless for a few weeks ourselves in between homes, just because there just isn't enough rental properties. And so yeah, she dealt with a whole lot of challenges with housing, and through all of that, through all of those hurdles and trials and tribulations in her life, she has remained this real inspirational person that I have always kind of really looked up to. She persevered. She had this amazing inner strength to get through all of those things. And she was in emergency housing with her baby Uriel. She's an amazing mother. Finally found a whare, which was such a blessing, and re-established her mara there. She's an amazing gardener. And I used to always say to her, I said, Pearl, you're just like our tupuna. And she'd go, really? And I'm like, yeah, our tupuna were gardeners. They were amazing. That's what we were, right? And she has always continued this journey of hers, and she's got so much knowledge around gardening as well. I've learnt so much from her. And she took that passion for her. She'd always grew her own garden no matter where she was, no matter what whare she was in. And she just grew this abundance of kai. She's all about kai sovereignty and sharing of knowledge. And then she started volunteering at the community garden in Mawhau, and the yields and the mahi and hours and energy she put into that beautiful garden down there to supplied all of those vegetables to the Waitara Food Bank was just phenomenal. She's dealt with her own fair share of her own health challenges. She struggles with diabetes type 1. And even when she was feeling really, really low and not well, she'd still turn up to that mara and still turn up to her volunteer roles, Right now, she's helping and volunteering at another organisation, a second-hand shop, the Corso in Waitara, and she's just phenomenal. You know, she's remained positive. She's an inspiration. She's a force to be reckoned with, which is what I wrote in that post. There was really not enough kupu that I could share or kōrero about this inspirational wakine's journey. And she's just, not only is she a phenomenal mother, she's turned her love for gardening and preserving into her own beautiful little business that she's trying to get off the ground. But you know, we have those challenges with trying to get food licenses and things like that. But she's persevered through that, and she's there's not enough words I can say about Pearl. You know, she's just a positive, shining light in many people's lives.
Tēnā koe Te Raumahora, me tō mei ki tō hoa kia Pearl. And I'm sitting here, I'm looking at Pearl and I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, it's getting a bit overwhelming. And please don't feel that way, Pearl, because it's not overwhelming, it's inspiring. It's inspiring, and hence the reason why you were given the $300 voucher giveaway. Pearl, let's talk to you. Everything that Te Raumahora's talked about, and even supported by your own mother, how do you do this? How do you get through?
It's just thinking, because I don't stop what I do. If I see somebody in need, I won't hesitate to say no. I'll just do it anyway. With anybody, you know, whānau, friends, strangers. I love my gardening. Gardening is my passion. Turned my hobby into a business with artisan cheese making. Sing karaoke. Love singing. Music's my soul.
Ka pai. And I just absolutely see it in you, Pearl. Now, your gardening is a big inspiration. Did that start you on the road to where you see yourself today and further into the future?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been gardening for 14 years. I wanted to be self-sufficient when I was 22. Now, I don't have to worry about much because I know all the fundamentals of feeding kai for sovereignty, you know, resilience. I learnt everything from self-taught. I didn't actually go and ask somebody for a helping hand.
Self-determination is what it's called. Tēnā rangatiratanga, that's what it's called. And when you, like you said, you've got your businesses that you're wanting to start up, and this has all come from your gardening. Your mum's at the back of you, and when I asked you yesterday, you didn't realise you had done so much.
No, I didn't.
So tell me, what did this bring? Did this mihi from Te Raumahora, did this bring it into light actually about what you do?
Yes, it did actually. It made me think back of all the wonderful things that I've done for lots and lots of people that I've forgotten, because I've done so much that I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She does it so
Remember
organically.
everything.
Yeah.
The thing with you, like you said before, do the mahi. Do the mahi. Worry about it later on, what you were doing, and help others out. That's first and foremost what I see in your mind and your heart is do the mahi. It needs to be done. Somebody needs a hand. And that's what you've done, and that's how Te Raumahora brought it out in her beautiful mihi that she gave to you to put you in this giveaway. And again, congratulations on behalf of Te Korimako o Taranaki. I want to ask you for some advice for those that are struggling out there. What do you say to them?
It's all in their mind frame. If they want to do something, do it. If they want to grow something, grow it. don't ask other people for advice. Follow your own intuition.
Ka pai. And intuitions, you certainly got them right there, Pearl. You're a leader. You're a rangatira for our young ones, for our whānau, for our hapu. That and count me in that. Count me in that. And I'll tell you now, because I do not know how to do a garden, and yet my parents were beautiful at it, and yet I don't do a garden. So I might have to come to your place too. You can help me. We'll do a podcast on it. I don't know. But hey, listen, and again, congratulations. Te Raumahora, come in here and give you some time to just send out a shout out to everybody during this Christmas time and just some inspirational words for our whānau that may be, you know, are going through a bit of a hard time. Kia koe.
I just wanted to say quickly before I do give some shout out, Pearl was nominated in 2021 as well for Gardener of the Year. She featured in the New Zealand Garden magazine or New Zealand Gardener magazine, and for her mahi, like you said, via Dai, just mahia te mahi. That's she, you know, organically just does what she is passionate about, and she was recognised for it. And I just really, really want to give a huge shout out to all of our Te Korimako team, tu whānau, for this wonderful opportunity to be able to recognise our community champions, these little humble souls doing their thing, spreading love, manaakitanga, kindness, charity in these beautiful communities. They don't get recognised enough, and I'm really thankful that we're able to recognise this beautiful wahine toa right here, right now. And thank you to all of the sponsors, tu Whānau and Te Korimako. To whānau out there that are watching, Pearl is an inspiration. You know, if you want, there's some hard times right now for many of us. Living costs are through the roof. Kai is through the roof, the cost of living. A lot of people are struggling. Pearl continues to this day to make her own Christmas gifts, or she goes thrift shopping. She's inspired me to do that the last few years, where I'm baking, making and crafting and gifting things without getting ourselves into debt. I can't stress enough that she's an inspiration for many of us out there, that you know, it's not about the how much money you've got or how much toys you can buy your tamariki. She is thoughtful in her environmental awareness and eco-friendly. She reuses, repurposes, hand makes, and what a beautiful gift to receive when you've been given something that's been grown in your garden, that's been preserved from your mara, that has been made at home with aroha. So that is my message to whānau. Don't get into debt. Your time with your whānau is the most important thing, and making and gifting and repurposing, recycling things is a beautiful way to be. So, and she lives by that, Pearl. I really adore her for that.
Ka pai, tēnā koe Te Raumahora, me o me kua tukua ki a tātou katoa. Nō reira, to you, Pearl, did you want to send out a big shout out to everybody out there for this Christmas period and going into the new year?
Yeah, definitely. So, whānau, Merry Christmas. Please be safe, enjoy yourselves. Up and coming the new year. Make sure you put down your resolutions. Don't dwell too much on the bad. And put your heart out to what you want to do for 2025. Māori ora whānau.
Nō reira, nō runga I tērā o ngā mei, o tō mei me I ki a tātou katoa. You are an inspiration. Tu Whānau is really about positive change. And you've made those positive changes in yourself. You've made those positive changes with everybody else. The Mara is a perfect example of where we can see our whānau going into and making changes to their lifestyles. Koia tēnā. Nō reira, nō runga I tērā. Mum, I just want to say tēnā koe and Merry Christmas. Mihi Kihirimete ki a koe. You got a beautiful daughter, by the way, and I have to say, nei rā tāku e mihi atu nei ki a koe. Nō reira ki koutou, tātou, mihi Kihirimete, mihi pohutakawa. Big shout out to Whānau, the strength and power of the Whānau. And of course, us here at Te Korimako o Taranaki, we just keep on doing what we do and just bring some sunlight and sunshine and laughter to our people. Hioia Nora, you've done that today, Pearl. Nō reira, tēnā koe. Te Raumahora Mihi Kihirimete ki a koe e te tuaine. Nei, tōma I keirunga I a koe, o roto I ngā tau kua tahuri ake rā, ki te ao o a pōpō. I'm sure that you and I will see each other again, whether it be this way, whether it be any other way. Nei tāku e mihi atu nei ki a koe I Te Raumahora. Koe rā, I te whānau, koe rā koe etu whānau, the strength and power of the whānau. Our giveaway etu whānau Top Up the Tēpu, winner of $300, the $300 gift voucher. So proud to give it out to you, Pearl. And also to each and every one of you, please take care these holidays. Kia haumaru koutou I a koutou anoa. Also, I just want to say a big shout out to everybody who entered into the competition. 148 people came into that competition. And I want to do a big shout out to each and every one of you because you know what? You care. Koia tēnā. Nō reira, mihi atu e te rau e te rau tēnara koutou katoa. Oh, absolutely wonderful. That's beautiful, Pearl.
Yay, Pearl. Congratulations, my friend. So deserved.